What's good? What's good? We back with a new video, man, and it's the first video we have on this channel, and it's one of the videos that I've been looking at for a while. We got multiple reactions of grown men's the condition they have for a young dude like Quando Rondo seeing violence, being a part of the violence, and saying that he want to change his life to do something different. We're gonna look at the reaction that these men have for this young kid, bro. I'm 30, and I think I'm older than Quando Rondo. I think he's what, around 20 something, if I'm not mistaken. Young kid. So, after seeing his brother, one of his best friends, somebody he called his brother, get killed, that right there would do something to any man that have a heart that cares about the things that are going on in our world. If we got a dude that's saying he want to stop the violence, why can't we let him stop the violence? Why do we have to sit here and make fun of him for wanting to get out of this situation, for wanting to leave this life behind him? It's crazy, man. Let's look at the reactions.
I'm real heavy, like, on cripping, period. I'm gonna do that to the day I die.
The death of Quando Rondo.
How do most of us get involved in gangs? Most of us have somebody older in our family. We see them doing it, we think it's cool, and we join up. That's 90% of people that join gangs.
Rondo's homie, Lil Pab, has left him beyond shaken. This tragic experience has become an eye-opener for Quando Rondo, who realized that his gang members never had his back from the start. And you won't believe what fans and...
Bro, you know how many... Bro, I got jumped one time. I'm not going to say what gang I was a part of, but the gang I got jumped by was friends with the niggas that jumped me. Do you know that the nigga came to me with an explanation on why they didn't make a move? Even though I went with a different clique, I had to go with homeboys to get my get back, not with the gang. The gang I was a part of did nothing. But the niggas that I grew up with, the niggas that I'm cool with, even though I didn't hang out with them every day and I hung out with the gang, the niggas that was my homies, the niggas that wasn't a part of a gang, made sure I got my get back. The niggas of the gang I belonged to, man, bro, we ain't even know what was going on. Fuck all that talking. You ain't know what was going on. When you found out what happened, what did you do? Nothing. Shit crazy. Gangs are a disease, man, in our community. And they don't do nothing beneficial, most of them. Now, they do have some gangs that out there helping the community and doing, but most of these niggas out here just to terrorize and bully.
Rappers have said about this. Keep watching till the end of this video to see rappers react to Quando Rondo laying down his flag. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Quando Rondo lays down his flag. Rapper Quando Rondo has been open about his gang affiliation in the past, but like many other things, it's been difficult to tell the exact gang that the rapper belongs to. However, it is believed that Quando Rondo joined the Savannah and Atlanta subset of the Rollin' 60s neighborhood Crips during his teenage years. But with his recent Instagram post, Quando Rondo has severed all ties with whichever gang he belongs to. The rapper took to his Instagram story renouncing...
Like, look at this stuff, man.
His lawyer.
We know once you join this rap industry, you have to have some type of backing. Look at this little dude, man. And we not just judging it by his size, but look at this little kid. What do you think gonna happen once he get caught up in a situation that he can't get himself out of, and he got to end up behind bars with giants? So why continue your lifestyle that you know you can't hold up for? He did the right thing. Anybody's, yes, a lot of death has happened, a lot of pain has happened behind this young boy, but at the end of the day, he is a baby, right? We know kids do stupid shit, make dumbass decisions. We know that. Look at this little man, bro. You want him to continue to portray a lifestyle that either he gonna get killed from, people around him getting killed or killing, or either they end up in jail. Little kids gonna end up in jail with grown men that gonna continue to what? They either gonna join a gang and be taken advantage of.
Loyalty to every gang he's affiliated with. He wrote, "I'm not jump out gang either. Ain't no loyalty in this. I'm my own man. I laid my flag down. I'm not NH, y'all. Ain't gonna ride for real. It's no sense of me being a part of y'all." Quando Rondo talked about how his gang members roll with the opposition without regard to their members who get attacked in gang wars. He also believed he was being attacked because everybody hated him and would no longer focus on them. He wrote, "Y'all with the opposition. It don't take rocket science to see what the going on. Everybody already hate me. I ain't tripping on the extra hate. I'm about to focus on my family. The ones who gonna really drop a tear if I die."
Facts. At the end of the day, bro, the homies gonna keep being the homies and move forward. That's what gonna happen. We see so many killings happen where it's crew versus crew. It's the own dudes in the crew versus the dude that are in the crew. What happened to those guys? Nothing. They get beat up. But the guy that everybody claim they love is dead, aka Nipsey Hussle. What did they do to the guy that's in the clique that killed Nipsey Hussle? Then you hear rumors about how, you know, it was the planned hit. It was an assassination. And they used him to do it. So, like, you hear about all these things going on where the crew is attacking the crew. How can you survive and be thinking you safe in a game where you got gang members robbing each other? You got gang members blackmailing each other. How do you feel safe in something like that? How do you want to continue to take part in something like that?
Quando Rondo's media rant didn't end there. He went on to talk about the only people he was friends with and that he didn't care about anyone else except his daughter. He wrote, "I with a select few people. My circle super tight. I with Lil D, Trench, Los, Serio, Big Dude, and Lil Tim." He continued, "I'm focusing on myself and my little girl. That's who I'm living for." Quando Rondo's reason for dropping his flag. Quando Rondo's reason to lay down his flag doesn't surprise many people who have followed the rapper's life for the past 2 years. Since his involvement in King Von's death, Quando Rondo hasn't had peace in the rap industry. He's founded himself.
And I still find that crazy. You got a shark, aka King Von. Then you got a little fish that playing in a shark world. King Von makes the mistake of thinking that he can do the opposite of what his image says that he is or was. His image says that he's a big shark and he kill anything moving. He don't fight. He don't do nothing. He lay it down. So little Tim comes and do his best to protect his group, his friend, from a guy that perceived by the world as a shark. Yet, they did something wrong. You gonna scare me with the image of this a shark. This man that killed numerous people. And I'm supposed to sit here and try to battle this dude, knowing that this fight not gonna be the only fight. He gonna whoop, like, this dude can come. If I beat him up, you think he not gonna come back and kill me? So the only reaction is to eliminate the target. It's amazing how we let certain people get away with killing, but when the one that we don't like do it, it's an issue. If King Von would have killed Little Tim and Quando Rondo, would have been no issues. But the fact that it's the other way around, it's a big issue. I wish that nobody had to get to this point of where they have to shoot each other and fight each other over their rap careers to become popular, to become more noticeable. We wish none of that stuff had to take place. But every week we know there's a new rapper beefing with somebody else. There's a local artist trying to come up. He feel like if he take this rapper out, he gonna get some street cred. Look at the Young Dolph situation.
Up in one shootout to the other, and his concerts have either been canceled or he doesn't get booked at all. The rapper has undoubtedly suffered severe consequences since 2020. However, the most recent incident that must have pushed him to renounce his affiliation with the Crips is the shooting that took the life of his friend, Lil Pab, right before his eyes. On August 19th, 2022, rapper Quando Rondo and his friend Lil Pab were at a gas station in Beverly Grove when 3 hitmen dressed in black pulled up on them and began shooting at them. Reports revealed that they fired the guns execution style at Quando Rondo's vehicle. However, Quando managed to drive away from the scene and pulled up near Beverly Boulevard and La Cienega Boulevard a little before 5:30 p.m. At the time, help came, but Lil Pab had already passed away. His death was a tough blow on Quando, who said in his rant, "I got too much weight on my
Then I remember seeing a trend, bro, where people was reenacting the death of kids. We're not saying these kids are innocent, but think about how crazy our community has gotten to where we reenacting a death situation. And I'm sure Quando is not innocent on this either. I'm sure he did some stupid shit. But like, and when do somebody say, okay, let's stop doing it? Why would you want to be a rapper in 2022 when you know you either gonna get shot up by a hater, shot up by an enemy, shot up by your ops? Why would you even want a career that endanger your life? It's the glory that powerful? Is this fame that powerful? Do you want to be in the drug game or in the business? Do you want to be addicted to something so bad that you know your life is hanging on a limb with jail or being dead? They make this shit look real good, don't it? It's no way I would want to be a rapper in today's world. No way. You don't promote nothing positive. You don't promote nothing positive. The mainstream artists, we can't get these guys that out here, we gotta fight to get Lupe some clout when we know Lupe is an all-time great. We got Hobson, all these dudes that do a great job. What's his dude's name? A YouTube rapper. Dex, whatever. Like all these dudes. But you gotta damn near fight to get them that mainstream spot. You gotta push back, cry, and still they can't get that light that these artists that promote nothing but toxic, nothing but violence, nothing but pain, nothing but death. That's all they promote. But yet they sit in the spotlight of influence in our world. Sure. And when a dude say, I don't want to do this anymore, I don't want to be a gangbanger anymore, I don't want to promote this no more, it's an issue.
I'm standing on all 10. I love Pab like AF, but I'm not going to Cuz's funeral. He further revealed that Lil Pab's death was why he was laying down his flag. He wrote, "Nobody knows what the hell I'm going through. I watched my homie die. I want to see a lot of y'all wake up and keep a level head after that." Rappers react to Quando Rondo laying down his flag. Quando Rondo's announcement got a lot of celebrities talking, especially those who...
Because why? They working for the enemy as well. Why would you not want to see a little man like this, a little kid, do what's right what you think that influence gonna do for the kids that look up to him? They're gonna say, okay, I'm done with this too. But we got dudes that still out here working for the enemy that don't want nothing like this to happen. Because it fuck up what they got going on. Yeah, like the grants they get to spy on the people instead of helping them. Yeah, they just get the grant. They get the grant money. They get all these fundings for gangland operations. They don't want these gangs to stop. Everybody that look like you, just because they look like you don't mean that they for you. Just because they dress like you, they got tattoos, they sagging, they talking, they saying the N-word. It don't mean that they're for you or anything close to want to help you succeed. Come on, man.
Were members of the gang that Quando Rondo was speaking down on. One of the very first celebrities to speak on it was rapper Jay Stone. The rapper took to his...
How old is this dude? How old is this dude? How old are you to where you mad at a kid for wanting to change his lifestyle?
Instagram to address Quando Rondo's...
A grown man is upset with a kid for changing his lifestyle?
Post saying, you can't drop your flag and say you not NH no mo. Go to the hood and get your put off. Don't cry now. Jay Stone went on to refer to how gang members lose their homies all the time.
So don't we want to do something about that? If we know we send a cycle to where we losing people that we love on a daily, don't we want to make that? Don't we want to do something about that and cause some type of effect to where we get a change in this? Nipsey Hussle wanted that. But the people that was close to Nipsey Hussle didn't want that. See, there are people that won't change in our world and they end up dead.
But that doesn't stop them from riding for the gang. He wrote, we lose homies all the time. Not everybody gon' ride. You is a goofy/internet banger anyway.
We lose homies all the time. Not everybody gonna ride. Well, what the fuck is we doing in this group then? What the fuck am I in the group for if something is happening to me where guys are violating me, things are going on, you telling me I'm a part of a group, you mad that I don't want to be in a group anymore, but you telling me not everybody gonna ride. Come on, bruh.
Jay Stone was a very close friend to the late rapper Nipsey Hussle, who was murdered due to the gang.
They ain't did no get back for Nipsey yet, did it? That dude's still going to trial, still living his life. Yeah, he took a few bumps and bruises, but he's still living, ain't it?
Violence in LA. Whack 100 also shared his thoughts on Quando throwing his flag in the way that he did. According to Whack 100, he believes Quando quit the gang because there may be federal ramifications to the move. He said, that killing with his mind. A lot of been talking that, but they ain't really been in that. That's different when a drop in front of you and you know you could have gone with him. He continued, when the police came, that went to civilian, all the way civilian. Know what he is doing.
Bro, we talking about a little kid. You niggas 40 and 50 years old still living a lifestyle where you know innocent people get killed because of gang activity. You know niggas that want to change the rules of the gang get murdered. How many innocent bystanders have been killed due to gang activity? Niggas that don't have nothing to do with this shit. How many niggas actually go out and commit crimes against a civilian to be put on? I know a thing about that. So the civilians that have nothing to do with this shit constantly is the casualties of war of other niggas' silly shit. You mad at me because of the color I wear. You mad at me because of my skin. Like, nigga, you might as well be just as racist as the people you claim run this world and control this world. You might as well join up with them. You telling me as a grown man, your son decides to change his life and you are opposing it? You're against it?
I'm gonna drop my flag. He went on to explain just how the cops would use this situation to flip Quando just like they did with 6ix9ine. That start to get different and weird. What they gonna do? Y'all remember I said this. They're gonna intercept some wiretaps on threatening they're gonna do something to him. They're gonna let him near it, and it's gonna get jiggy, Wack explained. Unlike other rappers who had an affiliation with the Crips and an actual reason to comment on Quando Rondo's dropping his flag, rapper Julio Fulio, who has no affiliation, also dropped his 2 cents on the rapper's decision to quit the gang life.
Just look at these little niggas, bruh.
Julio took to his Instagram story where he wrote,
"What happened when you can't take that gun to hold up your 80 pounds in jail? What happened?" The trick is so amazing. These niggas think they are so powerful out in here. And look at this. They so powerful killing niggas that look like them. They so powerful. But when the police come, they disregard all that power, go to jail, and become somebody bitch. Why would you want to live a life that you are faking, that you can't hold up for 24/7? Come on, bro. These niggas weighing 2 pounds. Gonna go inside of a jail where a nigga's been in there for years.
Dog, homeboy died in Cali. He trying to squash beef and throw his flag in. It's too late for that, nephew.
It's too late to change your life. He seen his best friend get killed. He said he don't want to be a part of this no more. He now see the light. He now see the truth and the harm that the life he been living, what it cost him, his friends, and others. He said he don't want to do that no more. You niggas 20-some years old. You got grown men 30, 40, and 50 years old telling you this, and you believe it? Do the internet influencer have that much power over your own brain to see the truth?
Although several rappers commented on Quando Rondo's decision, he didn't reply to any of them.
As he should not.
Instead, he continued to promote NBA YoungBoy's new track and their Chicago tour on his Instagram page. Quando Rondo denies being a gang member. The uncertainty of Quando's gang affiliation
Bro, look at this, bro.
has led him into
Look at this, bro. Nothing but kids. This is what they want us to do. This the route they want us to be. Look at this. You don't see no nigga over 32 in this group.
with the top dogs
Look
of
at
the
all
Rolling
this.
60s
Kids.
Crips.
Every time you see them, it's kids. But these old niggas want to keep promoting this lifestyle.
Street legend and Crips member Big U once spoke about
Nigga got gray in their chin. These old grown men still want to promote this lifestyle to kids. Niggas are old enough to be their father.
Quando Rondo's gang affiliation in an interview. According to Big U, youths in the rap industry today get into the streets and believe they have
Kids.
what it takes to be gangsters until they realize they should have checked in with the gangs before claiming the streets.
Like Quando Rondo. Like, you can't call me now. You can't call me when the fire hot. You didn't
A little kid can't call a grown man that know a thing or two about this and say, I fucked up. I want out. Wow, man. And you think these people care about your kids? Care about my kids? When our kids get in trouble, we can't fucking call on to these grown men that have influence and say, I fucked up. I fucked up. Death has happened. But I don't want to see no more death. I don't want to be involved in that.
With me before that.
To check in with gangs means to pay money to these street gangs.
Exactly. In order for them to help you, you got to pay a price, a percentage. In order for these grown men to help you find your way, to tell you to put down the gun, to protect you, you got to pay money. But the only people that are paying money is the niggas that look like them, that can be their son. Nobody else is coming to the hood and paying money. None of these people that moving in from overseas, coming in, buying up the stores, paying property taxes. Not to them. Everybody can move in the hood and take up property, but they don't pay nothing for protection. But they don't go down there and fuck with them people. But niggas that look like you, ain't no protection for you. You got to pay up.
In exchange for protection and recognition, especially in the streets of LA. Quando Rondo got to hear about Big U's interview, and it was at this point he denied ever being a gang member. Quando made a video where he replied to Big U's allegations, saying that the conversation between them never went down the way Big U portrayed it. According to Quando Rondo, when he first got to LA,
what y'all think grown men's gonna do to kids when they get them in that room by themselves and they want this little kid to go be a rapper, and they know that this little nigga can't hold up? You don't think they say, man, come on, bro? Like, I understand you popping right now, you hot out here, but man, you know, if you get caught up into some of that shit, you know, you can either be dead or end up in jail. The kids want to be like these niggas so bad because, see, these older niggas done set the blueprint. But the older niggas ain't trying to stop the blueprint. See, you done set the tone for a lot of these young niggas. And that's why I say the mind is weak to these little niggas. They ain't grown enough. These niggas coming in the game 13, 12, 15 years old, popping that shit. These older niggas easily get down there and influence these young niggas to keep going. Hey, make this song next. Hey, diss these people next. Or don't say, or don't be what an adult would do. Hey man, chill out with all that now. Come on, we can find something else to rap about. Nobody want to stop that trend. Why? Because it's lucrative. They make too much money off that trend.
he hit up Big U for something different that wasn't in any way related to seeking gang protection or trying to be a gang member.
Cuz got a lot of charity going on. Cuz just got a lot of positive going on.
Quando claimed that he called up Big U because he wanted to give back to the community and partake in giving out charity to those who needed it. Do you think Quando Rondo would regret this decision? Join the conversation and let us know in the comments section below.
All right, we're going to watch the Charleston White take on that, then we're going to wrap this up.
Got shot and killed in LA. A week later, Quando Rondo came out and he said that he's dropping his flag.
And I see he getting a lot of shame for it. The California niggas saying, nah, you got to come out here and let us beat on you to leave this.
Yep.
I thought.
Why every time a nigga need to get a DP, he need to get beat on? What's up with that? And it takes 4 to 5 niggas to do the beating. 4 to 5 niggas jump on one nigga, bruh. On top of that, who you gonna jump on that little fragile nigga?
I thought death is supposed to have an impact on you. When I see my friend get killed, I see my partner get buried, he laying in a casket. That's supposed to have a positive impact on me.
Mm-hmm. And it did. It had an impact to where he wanted to stop being that guy. He see now, wow, the life I've been living is fucked up. I just lost my best friend to this lifestyle. I don't want to do it no more. And people from all over the world are saying, no, you're going to do it. You're going to keep doing it. What the fuck?
So the California nigga saying, okay, you got to come out here, nigga, and we got to put you off the set. Did they put him on the set? You see how bully they think they is? And they the one that had the nigga killed. They the ones that had him shot up because he didn't check in.
Wow.
Homie, I gotta check in. I gotta check in, and if I don't check in, y'all gonna kill me. Why do I gotta check in? What are y'all doing for me?
Jay Stone, Nipsey's right-hand man, said, you can't drop your flag and say you not NH no more. He said, nigga, go to the hood and get put off. Don't cry now. We lose homies all the time. Now,
niggas think that's a fucking cool thing to say. We lose homies all the time. You see the value of your life being in this game? When you die, all these niggas gonna say is we lose niggas all the time. You another casualty. You not fighting for nothing to build your family, to grow your family, to grow your knowledge, to grow your community. You fighting over a set, a color, and principles. You ain't joined the military to go fight, even though we know that's some other shit we ain't gonna get into right now. But you ain't doing none of that to fight for your country, even though you can never fight for your country, but we're not gonna get into that. You ain't done none of that. You in the United States beefing with other niggas that look like you over colors, principles, rules that were made up for some other bullshit. At what point are you gonna step up and say, man, bro, man, listen, I don't even know you. I need to grow up and become a man of my own. Stop trying to sit there and suck you dry and take your shit. These niggas done made a career off of selling poison. Then why you can't blow up and sell poison? But instead, these niggas go to war with each other. They go to war with each other when they could be doing something like coming together. Cause these niggas have the influence. If you so important, if you so big and bad, why don't you protect the neighborhood when these niggas come in there and fucking kicking parents out that can't pay their rent? They don't step up for that. Or why don't y'all get together and pay that rent? They don't want to do nothing like that. But if you got them and come in the wrong hood at the wrong time, you got someone that look nice, they ready to take your shit. But they're going to take your shit to go turn it in more money to floss it on the community, not to help the community.
not everybody gonna ride. You was a goofy internet gangbanger anyway.
So why did he need to get put off then? If he was a goofy internet gangbanging nigga anyway, why did he need to go get put off? They just want to hurt him. Homie, they killed Nip too. Let's not forget, homie. They killed Nipsey Hussle. Eric Holder was not a lone actor in that. If you go back and follow the details, Nip and Big U got into it. Big U hit Nip Daddy across the head with a bat. His brother had to come out and...
So if the big homie get into it with the big homie, and I got issues with one of the big homies, you don't think they give me a some type of, okay, I feel comfortable. These niggas just got into it. I really don't fuck with that nigga. That nigga woo this anyway. That'll make a nigga feel like, okay, yeah, I can go ahead and pull that off.
And shoot the gun. Hey, y'all get out. Say, Nip, come on, nigga, we finna come beat you. Because I don't want to pay that $20,000. You say it's over this equipment, but the white folks is pulling me away from the set. I met a Jewish white boy on the front row at the Los Angeles Lakers ball game. Me and this white boy getting drunk. We started talking business idea. This white boy see I'm a sharp nigga. This white boy pulled me into business ventures, the vector sector, right? So now I'm being expanded, but now they pulling me away from the set.
That's where the issue came in at. Nipsey was growing bigger than the set. The niggas that over Nipsey couldn't allow that.
The set have made it known nobody's bigger than the set. Nobody's bigger than the program.
Bingo.
Nip had gotten bigger than the program.
Bingo.
Quando is a reminder that nobody's bigger than the program. But Nip had gotten bigger than the set. Well, what do you mean by that, Charleston? Think about when Big U and all the other big homies and the OGs in the hood.
Same thing happened with Malcolm X. Malcolm X was becoming bigger than the people he represented. Malcolm X was becoming his own brand. He overstepped how big he was, and he paid for it.
They standing in front of Nip shit. They standing on the street corners. When Nip pull up in that motherfucking platinum Jaguar, he pull up in that motherfucking platinum Jaguar, nigga, them fresh ass Puma with all them goddamn chains on, and then he opened up the door. He got a Hollywood bitch coming up out of there, London Lauren, one of the baddest Hollywood bitches we done seen. When the little homies see Nip pull up, do you think they gonna stay here and talk to the big homies, Big U and them? They gonna make an about face and say, y'all, there go Nip, and they gonna run away from the big homies. As all the excitement going to Nip, all the brawls, everybody, the store, what you think the big homie sitting back saying? Now Nip is growing. Nip that Monday had a meeting with the LA County, with the LA Police Departments on gang intervention program before he come up dead. So now Nip and Big U done fell out over $20,000 worth of equipment, so they say. But it's really over $20,000 nigga extortion fee to pay for protection. Yeah, Nip was being extorted too. He had to pay for protection. That's why they got that video of him that Whack 100 say they got of him. Why would they let Whack even make that statement? So peep gang, so you think them niggas ain't saying, man, that nigga there woo woo woo, and his brother go shoot at us? That nigga brother pull a gun out on Big U, nigga. His brother pull a, nigga, you don't pull no gun out on no nigga. Every street nigga know, nigga, y'all don't give a damn where you shot that gun at. You pulled it out on me, nigga. And Big Black Sam ain't never.
Bello on the bello.